Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'm going to be going over a little bit of a trick or technique to make naked light bulbs look realistic in Unreal Engine 4. So I have a passable light bulb that I made in Blender and imported as a static mesh. And what I did was I built this little test room here. This room is completely dark besides my flashlight, and my light bulb is here. Okay, so I want to, light this room and have this light bulb look realistic. The problem is if I drop in this point light here, I'll just turn on light. It casts a shadow, and there's no smoothing groups or whatever, but whatever. And it basically casts a shadow. I can fix that by clicking on the light bulb here, typing in shadow, and then deselecting cast shadow. All right, that's a start. But if you go and you look at a light bulb and don't look at it for too long, light bulbs actually kind of glow. And that got me thinking, well, maybe I can make a material for light bulbs. And, I'm kind of a beginner, so I'm going to kind of get rid of that and go to Unlit, select this. And I'm going to make a material for this. I'm going to be using something called an emissive material and amount. I'm going to be multiplying it. So this is the material here. I'm actually going to click on this and then create new asset material. And just for the sake of demonstration, I'll have this in my root folder. I call this, light emissive material, but I'll just do this just for this. You should probably name your stuff, but I'm not going to. So there it is. My new material is here, and it will in turn affect that light bulb. I'm going to drag it over here, and I need to drop in a vector, which is I can do by holding 3 and then clicking, left clicking, and 0, 0, 0. And what this is a constant value of 3 values, red, green, and blue, and that is fed into my base color, and that will be the color of my material. So light bulbs are, for the sake of conversation, white, right? And this is the constant right here. So this is the vector, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0 makes black. That's pretty cool. But as I move this up, 1, 1, 1, right, a float, makes white. I'll do that. I want white, right? And I want to kind of have this in my view. I'm going to copy this, Control C, and then paste it here. And I want to plop this into my emissive color. This is the color that's going to glow, right? So if I save that, and I go into my room here, and I try to find my light bulb, look at that. It's glowing. Right? But you'll notice that if you look at a light bulb, and again, don't do it too much, there's like a coating on the inside that kind of makes it diffuse or whatever. You can't really see the filament in certain light bulbs. And right now, look at that. It's like kind of glowing because the auto exposure's on. But I want this to glow even more, and there's a way to do that. So I'm going to go back over to my material, and I'm going to kind of hit Alt and click here to get rid of that. And I'm going to go off of this, and I'm going to go multiply. All right, so I want to multiply the 1, 1, 1 by a value into the emissive color. Like you can go beyond the floating point of 1. So I'm going to drop this. I'm going to hold 1 and left click, and this is my constant. So I will drop this into this. And right now, say if I go a value of 1, I'm multiplying it by itself and it's not doing anything. But as I go up, I'm going to go 100. You'll notice that, look at that glow. Like it's glowing, it has a halo around it. And this, to me, is what a light bulb looks like. Like if you look at a light bulb, it's like a halo around it, right? This is what I want. I want this. So I'm going to hit save. Boom. And then something will look really interesting in my scene, right? We got a light bulb that glows. It has a halo around it. And, we can adjust this, later off and on. But yeah, that's the light bulb. So now we need a light. So I'm going to drop in a point light, turn on lit. All right, and that is much too bright for my scene. I want a vibe, maybe like 400. Right, and my auto exposure is going on. So you can probably have the point light around, like at the middle between the light and the floor. bring that down maybe to 300. Okay, maybe 200. Okay, maybe 250. All right, let's take a look at that. So that's a dimish light bulb. And there you go, my auto exposure, whatever, I turn that off. But for the sake of argument, like, look at that. That looks okay. And yeah, there we have it. Requires a little bit more kind of work, but maybe I can bring down the emissive multiplication value right here to 50 times. Save that, and then give this a gander. How do I turn off the exposure? I want it fixed at 0. All right, so there you have it. All right. And that's how I kind of get a realistic scene. I'd want to play around with the exposure a bit. Like this would be for like a high-powered light that might be up a little bit high. But yeah, this is emissive realistic lighting. Make the light bulb glow and then light your scene and all that. So hope you guys learn stuff. Take care and have a good one.